days are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape.
I've got my friend Kathleen camped here with us today, and we're going to see if she'll show us around her rig. Hey Kathleen, how are you today?
Shalom, I'm doing Miss Donna. Good, how are you?
I am doing most excellent. You told me that you'd show me and my viewers around your rig. What do you think? Shall we do it?
Awesome, you betcha.
Oh, we've got the Colorado flag flying here. Nice and proud. And I see you're enjoying your great deck.
Yes, I love being up off of the ground, so to speak, on my little toy hauler deck here.
Yes.
Which is nice. And yeah, it just gives me the ability to look at the lake even better.
The lake. Let's see your view real quick. Oh, we got the cabana. And we have Elephant Butte Lake here in New Mexico. Okay, Kathleen. Would you like to show us around? Shall we go out in the front door? This is the front door. Oh, it is around the side. Okay, so, yeah, this is the back and this is the patio. She does have a nice ladder here. And we have a nice screen door on the front. Step stool to get in. And here we go. Oh my goodness, how cute.
Yeah, just step on in. I designed it this way, so you walk in one door, grab your drink off the table, and head right out on your patio.
Oh, look at this. Another.
It's a nice little lagoon table here, which
Oh, that is
usually
so
goes inside
awesome.
boats, but a lot of RVers are using them now, so this swings out of my way, and I'm able to get to my 12-volt fridge.
Oh, that is magnificent.
Nice. And,
So, who decided on that design for your Laguna table?
I picked it out in a sign shop in Colorado years ago.
Oh.
So it's actually a sign that goes on the wall. I knew it would have the, it would be the right size for my table.
Yeah, that is perfect.
go.
So, I see you have your TV mounted on a standard TV mount.
Yeah, it's a nice little swivel.
Okay,
System
very
here.
nice.
It's a,
Oh, so you can see it
brand new
from...
transit TV. It's all internet, so it's a smart TV. Now this is a 2017 Cargo Craft toy hauler, 6x12.
Wow.
So it's totally been gutted, and all the walls have been insulated, and then 1/2-inch plywood put through the whole thing. My ceiling is all insulated really well with nice thick insulation, plus 1/2-inch plywood through the whole ceiling as well. And then he did a spectacular job. Nicola,
Yes.
Name of his business is Boulder Nomadic. So
Boulder Nomadic.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
make sure we hear that. And that's in Boulder, Colorado. So we just looked that up to find that information.
Yes,
and what is his
absolutely.
name? Nicola?
Nicola.
Okay.
Yes, I picked out my new age cabinetry, which is really nice. He went ahead and bolted it straight to my walls.
Oh,
but
okay.
against I have I have a 1/2-inch plywood.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it's Pink Panther installation first, and a toy hauler of these only 1-inch frame to even work with.
Okay.
So it took him a little bit to get all of these walls completed properly, but he was able to do it. Pink Panther insulation, and then 1/2-inch ply wall, and then the actual wall itself, which is the white. And
Okay,
it's
so
flexible.
here's the white wall. Oh, I love your logo.
These cabinets here are new age cabinets, and they go inside people's garages usually. Garages or
okay.
shops. So they're very lightweight, aluminum with just a little bit of steel.
Okay.
They all individually lock.
Show us inside one again.
Yeah, so
Just once.
there you
Okay.
go.
Oh,
Some of my
wow.
food storage, what I do
Yes.
is just box
Okay.
everything
Yeah.
out so it doesn't go flying, but they all have lips. You know, everything has lips here, and then these bottom ones here, the whole drawer just
Oh my
comes
goodness.
sliding on out.
Wow.
Lots of room
Check
here.
that out.
Lots of room for my fans and everything that I'm carrying here.
All right.
My sink is all 12-volt pump operated, and there's a black tank and a catch tank, and a gray tank rather. Not black, but gray tank.
Right.
And then the freshwater fill.
Okay.
And they just turn
so,
it on.
So the first one is the
this one here you put the water in,
This is the water.
and
Okay.
it comes on up through here with the
Okay.
12 volt. I don't have water in it right now. And then this is the
Your
catch
drain.
can.
So that's your gray water,
Yeah,
your drain.
exactly.
Oh, what a neat little insert that you
It's nice. It's
came
all
up with
stainless
here.
too. Yeah, it just happens to totally fit.
Oh my gosh,
So
and
nice
look at
big
how huge
sink.
that sink is.
Isn't it awesome?
I mean, great place to wash your hair even, right?
Oh, yeah, I've done that before. That's right.
Yes.
It's a cutting board thing that I was able to
Oh,
pick out.
your cabinet is cutting board quality.
It's like
Okay.
And this here, they're like almost like granite. Two granite slabs that are an inch. So I picked out this color. I wanted everything in pretty much gray, white, black, and blue.
Okay.
If you can tell.
Yes, I love it. I love your scheme.
And then he went ahead and just put
Oh,
these
how cute.
110 outlets right here inside my
So-
cabinet.
Most of the time it's tucked out of the way because
That's
most of the
right.
time you don't need it. But
Exactly, yeah. But when I'm doing something with, like I said, with a blender or my air fryer or whatever, I'll turn the inverter on and
okay.
just quickly utilize a 200 watts or whatever, and then I usually do that, try to do it during the hours of sunlight. That way
Yes.
I'm not even, like when I charge my bicycle, it just evens right out how much I take in to how much is going out. But these fans, I've got 2 of these, so I'm going to put another one over here and have it blow on me this way.
Oh, nice.
Whenever it gets too warm. But like I said, I'm all insulated. My ceiling has got really nice thick insulation.
Yes, it's
And,
quite cool in here.
This is it's a nice breeze. I get a
Yes.
360 view when I'm sitting down, and this fabric here of my flag, I've got different ones as well.
Oh, cute. You
So
can
I
change
can
them out, huh?
change 'em out,
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, they're just on these little clip things. I have them do these clip things for me, and it just keeps it cooler as well
Yeah.
as privacy.
So yes, you get the wind blowing through, but you still have your privacy. So that's very nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I always make sure there's plenty of air going when I have my propane stove on inside. Really good range oven here.
I
Stove,
love
rather.
that. That's really
Yeah,
nice.
it works great, both of them. And as long as you have the air flowing, you're fine. And then, like I said, everything is on quick connect, so I can unconnect it here and then take it right outside and have it on the table and cook outside.
Yeah.
If I want to cook fish or whatever.
Yeah, greasy or smelly food, you can just do it outside. Nice.
But I did design this galley style. I wanted to keep this whole thing open where you can walk in that door, grab your cocktail, and walk right on down here and have a seat.
Perfect.
And then I have
Excellent.
my suburban RV furnace. I had them install it here
Oh,
on the
okay.
bottom part of my cabinet. And then again, here's my air fryer that
Oh,
Dawn is
my.
really enjoying. Or
Yes.
would like to here. And then my vacuum cleaner here.
Wow.
And,
So
yeah,
spacious
so
and
it's very nice.
I mean, it looks to me like you have definitely
Vision.
minimalized to the max.
Exactly. And he plumbed it all the way up underneath from the front of my rig,
Uh-huh.
the propane line on copper. And so anyway, it's quick connect right to the side of my van, so this can come on outside, and I can have outdoor shower, outdoor stove.
Oh, very cool. So
Everything. So
is your
this is
propane
indoor,
tank
outdoor.
on the front of the
Yes,
rig?
so I'll
Okay.
have to do that.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I see your fans. What looks like
Yeah, and it's cool.
nice fan
and
set
it's
up.
just one of these. This is the box of it, and I bought
Okay.
2 of them, and they're just 12 volts.
And
outside.
let's see, we've got your Berkey water filter.
Yes.
And tell
it's
me
all
how you've got
tracked out.
that.
Yeah, it's kinda
and tell
hanging
me
in
about your
midair
track
here.
system.
But these trackings are for toy haulers, and I'm able to utilize the different assemblies that come with them. And it just totally tracks down whatever it is, holds it in place. I've got my refrigerator all tracked on it with a bungee, not a bungee, but an actual,
Yeah, so you're
So
able
that's all
to secure everything
Yeah, anything
that you
I
need
want.
to this tracking system. I assume you have extra pieces of hardware.
Oh yeah, and I
Yeah.
even have shorter little bungee things. I mean, like I have one right here for my stove, and right here for the stove.
Okay.
So those, he went ahead and put on for me, and so yeah, it's all being held down by these straps.
All right, I see this. I would like to hear about your.
Yeah, so what
window
I do
covers.
is make these with the insulation and
Oh,
then the
my
board in the
gosh.
center, and then another piece of board, and I just
You
take the
made that
fabric.
yourself.
Yeah, made it myself. I just need some more glue.
Okay.
apart, but
No, that
otherwise
is
it's just-
awesome.
You just plug right on in here. And
Oh
I've got
my
total privacy.
gosh, that. Oh, it's right here that it's catching. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just catching on there.
Yeah. So anyway, I have 2. One for that side, one
Excellent.
for this.
Oh
That way
my
I just have my
gosh.
privacy, and I'm able to stealth camp wherever I'd like.
Okay.
Which is nice, and I just have my little personal things here.
So, is all of your clothing folded in storage? Because I haven't seen any hanging storage anywhere. So you fold all your clothing?
I have them all tubbed out back down here.
Okay.
Yep. So these 2 tubs. This one here is all my summertime clothing that I use the most of. And then the bottom has got the hoodies and sweatshirts and towels and whatnot. And this is on wheels, so they come right out, and they're just really thin. They just come in and slide out, and then I have these on here to be able to just hold it during travel.
Right,
So they don't come flying out. But
Excellent.
it's pretty cool.
Yes,
You know,
that's a
and then
nice big size tub
and
there.
then only one side opens up.
That's a nice size tub there.
So it's pretty cool.
Excellent.
Yeah. Just keep it all nice and clean. And
You are pretty minimal on your clothing. How did you figure that part out?
well, I'm prior military, so
Okay.
that really helped. I learned a lot of organizational skills and everything, and self-motivation in the military. So I figured out just by doing these week-long stretches of nomadity in the last 6 years that you really don't need a whole lot. I mean, it's short. I chase 70 degrees. I don't want to see snow and ice again, or have my rig stuck in snow and ice again.
No kidding.
I won't. So, because I lived in the high country of Colorado, about 10,000 feet for about 9 years, doing all different types of work. But yeah, just shorts and just kind of what we're wearing now. You know, just be minimalistic. You
So
know?
for all you future nomads out there, as you're planning for your future traveling, you find the kind of shirt that you like, the kind of shorts that you like, comfortable, yes, and you just go with that.
Exactly. Now I do keep a storage unit in Leadville, Colorado, so I like to season things out. So I have my vest and my water shoes and my wetsuit and all that in my storage unit. And I love to hang out in the high country in Colorado in the summer months anyway, because I like cool weather.
Okay.
So when I'm up there in the summertime, I'm going to keep my bike, my e-bike, right inside my storage unit and be able to bike right from there. So that's what I'll be doing in the summertime, is hanging out up in the Leadville area and just keep enjoying my life.
Okay.
One trek at a time here.
Any pieces of advice for anything like minimalism or clothing or...
Well, once you know, if this is your passion, you'll know it because it'll keep bugging you.
Yes.
So just follow your passion, envision what it is that you want, what works, what doesn't. I learned quickly on that I really didn't want anything that was pre-built, an RV that was pre-built by a company, because I found every time I watched videos, this is breaking down, I wanted one and done.
Yes.
So I went ahead and got a Cargo Craft toy hauler, something that was off-road that I could turn into what I wanted. And then I just kept working. Working would pay that bill off. Work, pay that next project of it off. But if you just keep plugging away, keep following your dream, whatever it is, and you'll be out here too. Just come on out and enjoy your life. Even a lot of nomads work on the road. And now I have just the life I want.
Excellent. So thank you very much for those inspirational words, as well as for your service.
Well, thank you, Donna.
We appreciate that very much.
I have a twin XL bed that I have up on a 18-inch metal frame. So I have a nice black curtain that I installed, and everything is tubbed out.
Oh my goodness! Such efficient storage here.
There
Yes.
you go. So my clothing, and then hoodies and towels and whatnot. Some personal. Everything is in tubs for the most part.
Very organized.
Yeah, exactly. Very easy to clean. I've got 375 watts of solar. My 3 lithium-ion batteries are up underneath my bed, and you can see them right up here. Oh, whoopsie.
Okay.
See, they're all bolted down, and it's in a series.
And what do we have here?
These are my solar panels. So this is my inverter with my whole solar setup. And then right here is my MTT3s, plus some more storage and a mirror. So yeah, works out pretty well. Excellent. So this is a toy hauler, and hence the decking. It's a ramp, and it's used for different toys, a motorcycle or ATV that you have, or a snow machine or whatever that you'd like. Well, me, I saw it as my tiny home on wheels. Was able to do it the way I wanted. So I have some living space out there, And then you come on in. I put my electric bicycle right here, and I
Right
just
there.
use bungee cords from this one to over here, and
Okay.
it just travels completely standing up
So
straight.
she's got a slot here. It's hard to see that, but there's a slot.
There's a little slot, and I just
And
use
bungee
this,
that
and then
in.
this bungee here for the other side, and I just and it stands up straight.
Okay.
I love that screen that I put up there. It's awesome.
Okay, so now we've got more of the front.
So yeah, I found this little piece of furniture here and on Amazon. It fits perfectly and looks nice, and I found that I can keep my napkins and Kleenex and toilet paper storage on top of it when I get settled.
Okay.
And it's nice. It has these little holders on the bottom. And
Uh-huh.
and
Oh,
whatnot.
yeah. So you can hang stuff from there if you really wanted
Exactly,
to.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Very
Yeah,
cool.
not just fairy lights, but whatever you want. Industrial Velcroed all of my satellite system all to the side of the cabinet
so that's
here.
like dish, satellite. And
Yeah.
So all of your TV system. Do you mind showing me in the top cabinet again?
So I just keep some personal items here
personal,
with my mirror, my brush, a little back scratcher, and then my MPPTs for my solar.
Okay,
is inside
okay.
here. And my Bluetooth port right here
Excellent.
for 'em.
And then the lower
This
cabinet.
is my Victron system
Okay.
here. It's a 12 volt and 110, so it's 3100 or 3000 watts, 375 watts of solar. Amp hours 3100, I guess. And then I have a max vent air fan here and a little dog bone vent that I can open up and keep cool as well.
Okay, I believe it might be the dog bone vent that I believe you told me something about a few years ago. Something about why you were traveling and...
You want to keep it open into the wind because it'll create high pressure inside the space that you're driving in. And that way you won't get dirt all sucked up inside your van. If you keep everything closed in a van or a travel trailer and fly down a dirt road or even go 10 miles an hour, it will create a suction, and then when you open up your house, everything is all dirt. But that's the reason why, is because you're keeping it all closed. You want to create that high pressure by having it an opening into the wind, and it'll create high pressure and nothing gets sucked in.
What is that called again?
Well, it's a nickname, dog bone vent.
Dog
we
bone
had them at
vent.
FedEx, but yeah, you're able to put it this way, shut it, or open it up that way.
Oh,
So
wow.
now all the air that comes this way, you can come on in, or from the front.
Oh,
this way.
wow,
So when I
okay.
travel, I always keep it into the wind blowing into it.
Huh,
And I
okay.
think your fan, your Fantastic fan or Max Air will also do the same thing for you. That positive pressure is what you want to keep coming into your rig. This is a nice twin XL, and that's for style, I guess. And I'm a pillow kind of a lady, but I'll sit here and watch my favorite TV, internet TV, a movie or whatever. But I found that just kicking on up, taking my Lagoon table on over, flipping it this way, put the pillow down, and I'm able to just
Oh, you have a recliner.
back and watch television.
Oh, that's great.
The internet I use is this Home-Fi, and I just turn it on. It's a little orange puck.
All
And
right.
it's $80 a month for 200 gigabytes. You just turn it on. I leave it right here. You can connect up to 10 different devices on it.
Oh,
when
okay.
when it's working.
So that's one of your Wi-Fi sources, basically.
Exactly. Yep.
All right.
That puck will receive whatever the strongest out of any signal around you for Wi-Fi is in the area. It'll pick it up and hold it.
So have you found any place where it hasn't worked?
No, not yet.
I see you have what I used to would have called a Lucy Light, but it's called Lumen 8, so it's a new style of Lucy type light.
Yeah. And
Tell me
it's
about it.
solar and USB. And then it
So you can charge it by
all
USB as
different.
well as solar.
You bet.
Excellent.
Yep. And it goes through all
Oh,
the
how
different lights
cute.
and whatnot, and it collapses. It's full of air, so you can just let it on out. And I also just purchased, they have a whole kit that's string lighting. Well, my idea for that was, oh good, when I when I get boondocking out in a field somewhere, I can leave my engine open after the engine cools down. Just put those lights all on top, having them flickering and whatever to keep, you know, the rodents
Right, and
away.
is that same brand?
Same brand. Yep.
Luminade.
Yep.
So.
Yep. A little pricey, but they're well worth it. It's a really good product.
Yeah.
And then I have this little fairy lights.
Nice.
Magnets for my phone here.
Oh, very cool.
And then he went ahead and installed. Everything is on dimmer switches.
Oh, okay.
So it's all LED
The lighting underneath. Yes, and it's very cool in here, even though it's a rather warm day.
And then this is all.
Oh, yeah.
With all of the puck lights all
Okay,
on.
so she I don't know if you can tell that, but they're dimming and getting brighter and getting dimmer, so that's very cool.
But yeah, I wanted a galley style. Like I said, I can walk in this door, grab a drink, and walk out on my deck to enjoy it there. I do the van life when it comes to the business that we all have to do. So I have a 5-gallon bucket here, and I bag things out and just bag it up and throw it away with the garbage.
All right.
Whenever I do it. And then I have just a quick urine catch system here, and I just made it a tidy kitty litter
Okay.
thing. And then
That's a great idea for
I
that.
just use this.
Okay.
Dickie's barbecue. They're great. And then I just pour it in here, and then whenever I pass by any kind of a toilet, whether it be a Johnny Boy or whatever I can, just grab that and dump it on in there.
Okay, that tidy litter is a perfect idea for that.
Oh yeah, exactly for that. Yeah, and then I actually use the tidy litter to do that as well.
So she uses the tidy litter inside the
bucket.
toilet to keep down odors and stuff. So
Exactly.
perfect. So I mean, we're talking. There's always a use, more than one use for everything,
That's
right? In this life.
Exactly.
Is there anything that you've found since you've been full time for a fairly short amount of time now? Although I say that, you've lived in this rig for a lot longer than that,
off and
right?
on. I've been like a weekender, as you guys would call a weekender, while I still worked before I fully retired a couple of weeks ago. Just going on little trips, you know. I live up in the mountains of Colorado, so I would meet you in the gang and go to Leadville or whatnot, and then just be able to test things out and so, you know, and then I just kept critiquing as I was working. I'd buy this, whatever I wanted, and, you know, put like this backsplash on and have fun with that, make it look a little more homey. And now it's all come together. It's pretty much a 4-season rig. I have no black tanks, so the only gray tank I have is underneath my sink there. So, but I have a whole outdoor setup for a shower, outdoor setup for sink and water, and everything is boondocking. I can go where the tent campers go.
So by doing the weekending and stuff like that, you were able to hone in on the things that you wanted to do, right? Because if I remember, I believe I first saw this rig in 2020.
That's right.
We were all
in our mask out in the middle of the woods.
Yes, we were. And so, what year did you actually buy this?
2017, November of 2017.
Wow,
And this was a new 2017. But the guy who had it, who I bought it from, had started his own build out.
Oh, wow,
But
okay.
it was nothing like I wanted. It was a big, heavy bed that went across the back, and he had the kitchen up here, and just, you know, when I found the right guy, he was like, oh my gosh, yeah, we have to fix this, don't we? I was like, yes, please. So he had the same kind of OCD of wanting it just so. So I designed it all and worked with him, purchased all of the stuff to go in it, did all the measuring, and just... He did it for 6 months. He took his time.
He had the rig for
gutted
6 months.
Everything else, and
he spent 6 months perfecting his part of it, but then you took the next about 6.5 years perfecting what you wanted out of it.
And getting my finances complete. I didn't want to come on the road and have a bunch of debt. So I just kept working towards, and I was getting towards that, closer to that 62 mark. I was already receiving my pension, but I just wanted to get closer to that 62 mark, be completely out of debt, come on out here, and now I have residual income for the rest of my life.
And this is where you're at now.
And that's it.
And planning pays off, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
That's
okay,
right.
so yeah, let's go take a look at the rest of everything, including your tow vehicle at some point.
Betcha. All right, just be careful here.
I love her little curtain. Where did you get that curtain?
I just ordered them all off of Amazon.
Okay.
I think these are from Taiwan or somewhere. But they had it split already, which was brilliant.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
Man, it was just the perfect size. So the copper tubing from my propane tanks, he has plumbed all the way up underneath here, and so the quick connect of it, I keep it covered up, but it's all nice and copper, and the quick connect is right here. I can quick connect my propane, and I have a long lead to it, so I could do a shower, I could do cooking wherever I want. But I hook up my, I have a temperature hot water tank that I just hook here, and then my shower hose, and I have this shower curtain thing that comes around. And then
check that out.
With a little thing for the gray water to, yeah, the whole, I can do a complete outside setup.
That is so cool. I hadn't thought of that. So what kind of frame is it that you use for the shower curtain?
Well, I have two kinds. I have an actual shower tent set up, but then I also have a circular circular little shower thing.
And what was that made out of?
It's like a flexible, flexible thin tubing that just comes around.
Okay, kind of like a hula hoop, but
yeah.
okay.
There you go. That's the best way to
think
describe it.
hula hoop. What you got here? 110 out.
And that way I pull up my my e-bike, and I just go ahead and charge it right there.
Excellent. Okay.
And then my propane, my discharge and intake for my RV suburban furnace. And then here's my 12 volt. He turned this vent into a 12 volt. Now this is the same vent on the inside that I had for that, where the dog bone was. But he told me he had that extra one if he wanted me to go ahead and install it. I was like, yes, please do. So we took this thing out of that top one and installed that. And then this door comes all the way up at night.
And so is this registered as a cargo trailer or is it an RV?
No, it's totally registered as cargo trailer, but I have full-timer insurance with Progressive. So I full-timed it for a good amount of money that it's worth. And, yeah, so it's all, everything is covered.
Very good.
Personal and you know, collision, the whole 9 yards, it's all covered. $68 a month.
Good stabilizers.
Off-road, I've got the stabilizers,
And check out her tires. Those tires can go anywhere.
All
right.
And Coopers, I just put on brand new ones.
What have we got here?
This is my Icy Breeze. It's an actual air conditioning, but it's also a cooler. So it can come with a lithium battery, or you can USB with a 12 volt, which is what I do. And your little vent right here, air conditioning comes out of there, or you can actually point it wherever you want it to go.
Oh wow! You put ice in it. I'm assuming.
So you put ice in it.
Okay.
You fill this up with it fills up with ice, even more so. And then here's a compressor here, and you stack all your drinks in it, whatever you want. And then what I'm going to do is put it in on top of my fridge. And then my little plug-in. It's a cigarette lighter plug-in. So you put your 12 volt thing on, and then bingo, this whole thing will be nice and cool.
So another dual purpose, actually triple purpose, because it's an ice chest. Keep your ice cold, plus keep you cool. And keep your stuff cold if you need to. Excellent. Okay.
I've got my road shower up there, my 2-layer.
Is that what is in the bag? Or it's not a bag, that's a tube.
No, it's a black tank.
Tube. Yeah.
And it's a 7-gallon. So the water goes up there. And then I have a 12 volt compressor with my shower. Although with that, it's gravity fed. And then I have, like I said, a whole shower set up. That's just beautiful.
That is so cool. And I believe I saw that working before back in 2020.
I had,
you had it on your truck.
And I can put one on my, I have a Outlander off-road setup with my Toyota Tacoma. So I enjoy that whole off-road thing.
This is the towing side. So she first has a thing that she can keep it locked up to where nobody can come and steal it.
I just put a cap on it here. I'm able to take the receiver out, put a lock on it, and take my chains off. The little adjustable things, so take those off. And I've got two 20-gallon propane tanks here. And then I have
beautiful storage.
It's
your generator. Okay.
My generator's all bolted down in here, and it just starts automatically up. Or I have a pull that I could do.
Very well done. I assume that came with it.
So the 30,
No, you had the box.
4-foot tongue came
so you had the box.
Just like a tray.
Okay.
So I envisioned wanting to have my my generator.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to have to lug it out from somewhere, start it up on the ground or not. So this just comes with me, and
So
I'm able to fire it up whenever I need to, which is hardly ever.
And we've got the kill mat to help quieten it down. Excellent.
These open up.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you've got your venting. Oh, my gosh. What a great vision. That's cool. You don't have to take that off. Oh, well, you did.
And you can set this up however you want, but I make sure.
Yeah, but so it's got these spring-loaded clamps to where it can be opened up.
And this is all serviced. Every 6 months I have this all serviced nice, and I've got a nice big long wire. It's all through 30 amp, so it comes on out here, it connects here, charges my lithium batteries up underneath my bed.
Excellent.
And I only use it, like I said, on the rainy days.
Because you have how much?
75 watts of solar on top of the roof, and it just stays. In a sunny day, it's just
Yeah, it's excellent.
Perfect.
How much battery? You've got lithium battery. How much?
Lithium, 100 amp hours.
Okay,
Three
yeah,
of
that's
those. And then
highly sufficient, I
and
imagine.
I've diversified my appliances and everything inside to where I only have to turn my inverter on and use 110 when I want to use an appliance.
Okay.
Otherwise, everything is 12 volt for the most part.
Right, because that's much more efficient.
Very cool. Yes, definitely. It's more efficient. So I just kind of stuck with the blackout package of this whole unit here.
And
all of this came from the factory, all off-road. I had him put this on. I saw another guy that had
excellent.
this done, so he went
Yes.
ahead and welded this whole thing on properly and whatnot for my spare tire. This is a bit dirty right now, but otherwise, when this washes up, it's just gorgeous.
Oh, it's gorgeous anyway.
I have shoes, and then here's my 2019 brand new Toyota Tacoma off-road edition that I bought. I wanted something really reliable that could get me around for the rest of my life here. So, and what I did was do the overland part of this. So I've got my water, two 2-gallon waters, and then a 4-gallon gas, which I ended up using in Texas. My God. They don't have very many gas stations.
Oh no! Yeah, wow.
I got like 12 miles to the gallon.
And traction boards, I'm assuming here.
Yep, those are these are the rotor tracks.
And what else do you have stored up here?
And then just some tents and my shower tents. There's one of them, and then there's a double one, and then a floor mat. So I try to keep low profile items on here, and then I just bungee them down, and it works well. This I have locked, but when it comes down, I have a cargo glide where everything pulls right out to me.
She has graciously gotten her key for us so that we can see how cool the back end of her truck is.
Another vision I had was only getting older and not wanting to have to climb in and out. So I went
Look
ahead and
at that. Oh my gosh. So full access. Yes, full access.
Cover is a switchblade that throws.
Oh, nice. Love that tonneau cover.
And you just pull on it, and it just stops every 12 inches.
Oh, wow, okay.
And stops. But this is plenty big enough. I keep all of my tons of water in here.
Okay, sure. And yeah, this is basically your good old garage area.
This is for starting fires.
Okay.
The kindling wood, and then all of my stuff from my truck. And
that is excellent. And
there's garbage, of course.
If you don't mind telling us about how much this cargo glide was, do you have any idea?
I think it came to, well, with the install, I think it was like $1,200.
Okay.
I think.
I'd say pretty well worth it to save your back.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh yeah, so you can keep that locked up inside. Yeah.
Silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind.
She also has a little awning, which I've seen that out, so that provides her with some shade on her rig to help keep it cool. Yeah, there you go. Alrighty, thank you so much, Kathleen. It was such a fun tour.
We'll be seeing you down the road.
Absolutely.
Touch our face, Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape.
And shalom on the roam.
No, escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape.